Hello, welcome to another episode of the HellFire Club. This is episode
34.
34. And
It's been a minute.
Yeah. I don't think we gotta say our names anymore every time or what?
Well, yeah, because I don't.
What?
It could,
What are you trying to
let
say?
me spit this out. It could be like somebody's
Somebody's first time?
Yeah, first time. Especially because we're gonna do Halloween.
Yeah. Okay, my name's Arturo.
Majid.
This we're taking it back to last month right here. Well, we've been wanting to do this episode, but we saw this in theaters. Of course, we're talking about Halloween, John Carpenter's Halloween 1978. And
Yeah, we wanted to give this one its own dedicated.
its own episode, right?
Yeah.
For sure. And I think we were trying to do this before Halloween, right?
Yeah.
The actual, holiday. And it didn't really work out.
Well, because last week I got straight sick, dude.
Yeah.
Like, I think you kept texting me, like, you down to record?
Yeah, I hit you up with, I don't know, maybe twice or something.
Yeah. Dude, I was
Sick?
straight out.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I think it started Sunday. Like I started getting like crazy anxiety attacks,
Mm-hmm.
and then I couldn't eat at all.
Mm-hmm.
And then I kind of tried to force myself to like just take a bite of like some rice. Straight puked.
Really?
Straight right away.
What the hell's wrong with you?
I don't know. And then and then I was like, oh snap! Well, something's like. I'm probably like legit sick. It's not just like anxiety, you know.
Yeah, you just.
And then so like I had like a combination of like kept going with anxiety attacks with like actually being sick.
Mm-hmm.
Just straight felt like trash.
Yeah.
But I straight binge watched Ash vs Evil Dead.
Did you?
Being sick, yeah.
The new season or something?
No, because the new season comes out I think January or something.
So, but the most recent season?
I saw
season?
1 and 2, yeah.
Oh, okay. I've been watching Stranger Things. I got everything. I'm on the last episode. I'm on the finale, and I'm like 15 minutes into the finale. The reason why I didn't finish it is because the stream I was on was all fucked up.
Oh.
And I was like, dude, I need to just watch this. Or I need to just start this over another day.
Yeah, we need to talk about that one.
We need to do a Stranger Things review. So I guess that's the only other thing I've been watching. Oh, I watched The Thing again on TV. Every time I watch it, I like it even more and more. I saw
Is it Showtime?
Yeah, one of those. I think.
Like they always playing it.
Yeah,
kind of.
Yeah. So I watched that again. I made my brother watch it too, because I was like, dude,
Yeah.
this movie's good.
Did I say I thought Childs was?
Yeah. He thought he was like the Thing at the end. Because they made that prequel or whatever, right? That you went and watched.
Yeah, no, I think I mixed it up.
You think it was McGrady?
No, I think
he wasn't.
I don't think he was.
I don't think he was
infected.
either. You know what's another thing I remember that you had said? Was that dude's name in Puppet Master? I think we were calling him like Slash, right? I think his name was Blade or something like that.
Was I calling him Slash?
I think we were calling him
Slash.
Well, I mean, they don't say the fucking dude's name in the movie, right?
No, they're just.
But I could have sworn I've been seeing it. His name is like something else. But
because there's Pinhead, which is Mr. Hands.
That's his name.
Yeah, and I think it's Pinhead. I think because he has like that little head.
Yeah, and then they got the Tunneler. Well, we call him Drillhead. I should we call him Drillhead, but his name's I guess the Tunneler.
And then there's Leech Lady.
Yes. So this dude's name is Blade. But
why would we? Did we call him Slash? Why would we call him Slash?
You came up with that, bro.
With Slash?
Yeah.
Maybe because that fool was
Blade,
Slash.
yeah. Blade. Yeah, I guess I could see it. Anyways, though, how did we even get?
Because
you were calling something.
Because we first started off because I was sick.
Yeah.
And why were you?
But yeah, we gotta do Stranger Things 2 review, and I want to get the Monopoly Stranger Things too, or Stranger Things. But
What about the Stranger Things Ouija board?
I haven't seen it. Is that like officially licensed, or is that something?
I don't know. It has like a.
Oh, okay. I think I know what you're talking about. I
It's
know
like
how
the Christmas lights or something like.
Oh, I guess I could see it. But yeah, so yeah, watch the thing again. And
When'd you watch that?
not I've watched it like twice in like the last 2 weeks.
When'd you watch it
I'm
with
watching I'm
your
getting
brother?
like 2 weeks ago, probably. I'm getting them, and then there's some stuff that I noticed this time around that I didn't catch the first time, you know. So it's pretty cool. Anyways,
What did your brother think of it?
he was like watching it on and off, whatever. So he was like whatever.
yeah.
But it was. I
It's
liked
a
it.
straight legit movie, dude.
Yeah, it's good. I'm trying to think of what else I've seen.
And then like I was so surprised that you never saw.
No, I've never seen it in the entirety or whatever. I just seen clips and stuff.
And you're like, dude, nah, dude, I probably won't even like it.
I'm like, bro,
It's all that science fiction.
it's too sci-fi. I'm like, the shit that I have seen, it's just looking crazy. Like,
Straight berserk. It's like, nah, dude, but it's not even.
It's not that tone. It's because, well,
I mean, the monster is kind of berserk.
yeah. But John Carpenter does like a good job of capturing like that serious.
Yeah, because
tone.
it's not really a. I guess it is about the monster, but not really.
It's more about the paranoia between the crew, whatever, amongst the crew.
It's kind of like a Walking Dead, like why I like the comics, right? Mm-hmm. It's not really about zombies. It's about
that's how it is.
The people in the situation. Yeah,
exactly. The zombies are just kind of like the back kind of
the backdrop.
Yeah, whatever. You know what I'm trying to say.
They pretty much are the only reason, like that. I don't know what I'm talking about right now. They're like the only reason why, like how that whole situation would work, right? Because like if you have like characters just all isolated, there's like no in like the real world, right? There has to be like an apocalypse to have like a certain amount of characters in the whole world, you know.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, so Halloween.
So Halloween.
Nice segue.
Well, I mean, we were talking about the thing, so we kind of like a segue or whatever. So yeah, we saw this in theaters. This is the first time watching it in theaters. I think we already said that on the last episode. We mentioned that we went and saw it at the ArcLight or whatever.
Watch it.
And then this movie is like, I'm gonna be biased as fuck. Obviously, like this is my favorite movie out of all the. This is probably my favorite horror movie. And it's because this is probably one of the first ones that I was like introduced to as a kid, because my brother and sister.
Yeah.
And my brother used to play this on the piano. I think I've said that before, but he used to play the theme. So he knew how to play it, and we had a piano. He used to like play it on there. And then I think we had this on. I want to say we had this on VHS or something. Cause yeah, for sure. Like growing up, like I was kind of scared of it, and then like
Yeah, I remember watching maybe this and Dawn of the Dead at your house.
Yeah, Dawn of the Dead was another one that for sure. Like, those are like the two earliest ones that I could remember. Like being a kid and my brother and sister watching, cause they're a lot older than me. So
yeah, and also like when we were at your house, we didn't really watch movies. It's pretty much always playing video games.
Yeah.
Like Mortal Kombat Trilogy.
There's a lot of GoldenEye.
Yeah.
All that stuff.
Pretty much those were like the... GoldenEye was like the main...
It's like, fool, we were on that for a while, like all the time, all day.
Yeah,
GoldenEye,
dude, just...
Russian, yeah. I can't remember what else really. It was like a big one. I don't know.
I mean, GoldenEye and Mortal Kombat.
Yeah, that sums up like her
and
childhood.
Then like, what was it? Street Fighter.
Oh yeah.
EX3.
EX3, remember that?
Skullomania.
Yeah. So Street Fighter, Mortal Kombat, because my brother was good at Mortal Kombat too. My oldest.
Yeah.
Oh, Crash Bandicoot! I remember playing that a lot. But that's like one player or whatever. But I remember playing that a lot when I was a kid. And then there was like other games.
Oh, Vigilante 8.
Yeah, Vigilante 8.
It was mostly like
Twisted Metal.
Yeah, it was mostly like party games, I guess.
Yeah, with just a bunch of people. Because once you got like the four way, then it was on and popping, you know. So on the PS2 and shit. Well, we used to play on the PlayStation, you know, some of them, but the PS2 when it first came out, that was kind of.
Yeah, PlayStation I think was Vigilante 8, right?
I think so. That was for sure that, and then Crash Bandicoot, and we had this other game like called Project Overkill.
Oh yeah.
We had this other game with these like it was kind of like a horror game with these spiders.
Dude, I don't.
That scary one that was. I remember it was kind of like.
Like I don't even remember like even getting close to like beating that game.
Which game? Project Overkill?
Yeah.
That's the one with those dudes that kind of look like Baraka. Remember? Or like they were.
I remember like the little lasers.
Yeah, and they were kind of like mutated kind of thing. Kind of it was weird, right?
Yeah, it was kind of like a Resident Evil kind of feel.
Yeah. But I remember that game.
Like I remember not knowing what I was doing playing that game.
Yeah, we used to just my sister used to hook it up with a bunch of like video games every Christmas.
Yeah, that Gran Turismo,
yeah.
Straight the days.
Yeah, the days.
The easy days, bro.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, bro, we keep fucking getting off
track.
But because this kind of does take me back to my childhood. Like this was even earlier than playing all those video games. And for some reason, like, until I saw it again, I distinctly, like, remember the ending. Like, because I hadn't seen it in a long time until, like, a few years ago.
Mm-hmm.
I hadn't seen it since I was a kid. And then I saw, like, I remember that ending where he falls off the balcony and all that, you know.
And then disappears.
Yeah, and I remember the closet, kind of like the end of the movie, I guess. But everything else was still kind of
blurry.
Yeah. Same thing with like Dawn of the Dead. Like I remembered the helicopter when the propeller.
Oh yeah, when it did give him a little scalp.
Yeah, and then I remember I was shook at that movie. Like, and then the mall. I did see, and I had forgotten about like what's his name, Mancini, or what's what's the dude's name? The biker dude. They come.
Oh, well, you said Mancini. Well, now I can't think of his name.
What's his name? Fuck. He's the fucking special effects dude. Sex machine.
Yeah. Is it?
Does it sound something like that or not?
No, dude. It's like there's like a T. I think.
Is it Tom or something? Hold on, I'm looking it up right now, but I'm trying to guess. I feel like it's like Tom Mancini or something.
Not Mancini, dude. Stop saying Mancini. Is
Tom Savini.
Mancini,
Savini. You know what I meant. Yeah, yeah, we blew that one.
Mancini.
Tom Savini, come on. And we even saw them. We even kind of
did that little creep pics.
Yeah, we saw them over there. I forgot one of those.
I think it was Monster Palooza.
Yeah.
Because that was in Pasadena?
Yeah. But I had forgotten about that whole part in Dawn of the Dead. And I did remember that the homie, Peter, is like about to off himself. And he's like, fuck this. And then he goes out and...
I remembered the fake wall. Like they...
Oh, you remember that?
Yeah.
See, I didn't remember that.
I remember the zombie found the fake... I didn't know it was Flyboy, though. Like, I didn't remember that. I just remembered... Yeah, dude, like, the zombies, for some reason, found, like, a fake wall, broke it down, and then, like, that's when everything went to pure trash.
Yeah, I was about to say. That's it all went to shit. Yeah, so Halloween, yeah, I remembered some parts of it, but I was like, you know what? It was Universal Studios. It was Halloween Horror Nights, and they were going to have Halloween there for the first time in a while. I think it's the first time since 2009. So, and this was 2015. So I was like, let me rewatch this so I can
go in there.
Yeah, and then I was like, dude, I forgot how fucking good this movie was, you know?
Yeah.
I was like, damn. So, yeah. And then I started watching all the sequels again and all that shit. And I hate all of them except for the second one.
Dude, I watched Season of Witch yesterday.
Oh, that one is good. That one's on its own.
But yeah, but it's not a sequel.
It's not a sequel, no.
And I was like, dude, I want to visit Silver Shamrock.
We should do a Season of the Witch episode.
Yeah.
I feel like we owe it to the people.
Oh, to the fans.
Oh, to the fans. So yeah, watching all the sequels or whatever. But yeah, so this movie, it's okay. So this is the first one. So we don't know that. I'm gonna do like the quick synopsis of the movie, which
Yeah, I mean, do like real quick because 100% everybody knows.
Yeah, I mean, I know if you haven't seen this movie like by now, fuck, you know. But
something's wrong.
Yeah, but this is definitely a must. Yeah. So this stalker is pretty much the shape is stalking these babysitters on Halloween night, and you don't know why, and you kind of don't find out why.
Yeah, you
in
never.
This movie.
Yeah.
And so he's kind of like picking them apart, picking them off. Then there's Sam Loomis's character, who's like this Michael Myers'
shrink.
Yeah, so he's pretty much the Van Helsing, right? He's trying to stop him and kill him, whatever. So yeah, that's just a quick.
Yeah, I mean, and then they're just trying to stop him.
Yeah, pretty much just trying to
stop him from killing.
Yeah, and he's just on a killing spree. He follows.
Well, not even stop him from killing him, right? Or killing, because they don't really know that he's killing anybody till like the end.
So everybody, yeah, they just know he escaped, so they're trying.
Yeah, they're just trying to
detain him, I guess.
Yeah, before he kills anybody.
Yeah, that's true, because they don't know he kills everybody until they fucking find him. Then
yeah,
they're like, oh, you know,
they found the body count.
Yeah. Okay, cool. So, and where did I start about this movie?
Well, first of all, we saw it. Okay, well, did the movie theaters experience change?
Not so much, because I already had a pretty high score for this movie, but it did change a little bit.
Like, what would you rather watch it? Would you rather watch it in the movie theaters?
Oh no, yeah, of course. But it's not like I watched it and I was like, oh, you know what? I'm gonna up my score. You know? Yeah. I kind of feel like I did that with, I think, was it Friday Night or something?
Yeah.
I think I liked it more after seeing it. Like, it actually
in theaters
changed my viewing of it, or my opinion of it.
But I'm like, yeah, because like,
but
so like if Halloween goes into theaters again, you gonna watch it in theaters?
Hell yeah! This is like every year from now we have to like watch this in theaters, which I've been trying to do, but I could never line it up. Because before I used to have school at night, and it would always land on the nights that I would have class. And then so I was like, fuck, you know. But this time I actually had the day off, so we went.
You had it.
It was on a Monday, I remember that.
Yeah, but you had school still, though, right?
I had school during the day, though,
yeah.
So it was cool. It worked out.
Yeah, dude. I mean, I was like, I think, because I saw it on Saturday, and I was like, dude, 100% you have to watch. Like, you have to watch it. Who cares about the drive?
Yeah.
To Hollywood.
It was totally worth it too, and that kind of helped it out. That helped the vibe out. I think.
Yeah, it's because that movie theater is so nice.
Yeah, it's nice, and everybody there, like, it was a pretty packed house. Everybody had like their shirts on, including me.
Everybody was chill.
Yeah, there were a bunch of fans. You know, dudes even had Season of the Witch T-shirts on, right?
Yeah, and the way the homie that was talking, that liked the Rob Zombie one.
Oh yeah.
Had a little conversation.
Yeah. So we're just. Yeah, there was just some random dude that when we were still waiting to walk in, he started talking. Like, everybody was just friendly, you know. Everybody had that in common, I guess, that they're all fans of Halloween or whatever. And this was like, I think, probably like a week out from actual Halloween, the holiday. So it had that feel to it. And yeah, I'm so glad I saw this in theaters, though. It was dope. Except for the people right next to me a little bit. The girl was like a little annoying, but I guess she was just kind of excited. I think
the super fan?
Yeah, I think. Yeah. She was like a super fan, but not really. Like, it was weird. Because she knew like the lines in the movies, but then they were like, hey, when does.
Yeah, like she didn't know some things, like I heard.
Yeah, she's like, when does Michael Myers find out. Or when does Jamie Lee Curtis find out that Michael Myers is her brother? Like.
Yeah.
When does that happen?
Like,
I'm like,
what I think is she was like, she saw the movie a lot, like, a while ago.
Uh-huh.
And, like, this is probably her first time watching it, like, recently.
Maybe. Because yeah, I'm not sure. But anyway, she was just kind of talking a little bit. Like, I'm like, dude, I get it. Like, we all get it. We've all seen this movie a bunch of times. Like, you don't have to show us that you know the lines of the movie. It's just... But at the end, they were cool when they were talking to us, whatever. But during the movie, she was kind of saying, like, what's coming up or whatever, you know? I'm like,
yeah.
Fuck. Okay.
But the thing with when nobody gets, unless you're in the movie theater, is that one jump scare.
Yeah. That jump scare of...
the window. I don't want to kind of give it away, just if somebody hasn't actually watched it in
theaters?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, there's one jump scare in there, which you kind of forget about. Or you just don't really think about it because it doesn't hit you if you're watching it at home.
Yeah.
That's why you don't really think like a jump scare's coming up, you know?
Yeah, it's like totally like a 100% forgettable jump scare.
Yeah. Now that we're hyping it, I feel like people want to know what the hell we're talking about.
Yeah, but like once you know, because like right now, like I can't unforget about that jump scare anymore.
Mm-hmm.
Like every time I go watch that movie now, I'm gonna know.
Yeah.
But when I was watching it like on TV, right, or at home,
it never gets.
I never.
Me neither.
I don't even remember that whole scene.
Yeah, I don't even remember that being like there being a jump scare right there until I saw it again, and then I was like, oh yeah, I remember that, but it just didn't. It doesn't really
affect.
Yeah, until you watch it in theaters with the the audio, and then it'll get you. And it's just a jump scare. It's not like
yes.
It's not like in the last 15 minutes of the movie or anything. It's just, which is like all the good parts of the scary parts.
It's like it's just a like let's just throw this jump scare in there.
Yeah, let's get you guys. But yeah, so I remember everybody was just cheering for this. Like during the movie, people were clapping, people were laughing, people were cheering.
Like once you just hear the theme song,
everybody was like cheering.
Like you get like a feeling in your like
you get like the chills almost, And even when I remember people got hyped again when they're doing the opening credits and it said starring
Jamie Lee Curtis
or introducing Jamie Lee Curtis as Laurie Strode or whatever. Everybody was like, yeah, like they got all hyped. So should we just like go through this? Yeah, because like I said, with this movie, dude, this is like the movie like I feel I know the most about as opposed to every other franchise. Like I've seen all like the behind the scenes type stuff and just like the making of it and like the interviews and stuff. Like this has always been my favorite one. So I'm gonna be biased, but I think everybody loves this movie.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I don't hear any like you never hear anybody talking.
No.
Bad, right?
No. This movie had such a big influence. Like this is what pretty much jump started the slasher genre going to the 80s. I mean, there was a couple before, but it's not like.
Well, when people like talk about, I mean, they always. Okay, like the only people that not talk bad about it, but they'll say, "Oh, I like Black Christmas."
Yeah.
Because that was,
Yeah. And then, but the thing about Black Christmas is, like, I don't think anybody saw Black Christmas and was like, oh, fuck, we're gonna, like, inspire them to make, like, it's not like this. When everybody saw this and they're, like, and how successful it was and everything, then that's when people were like, Friday the 13th came out right after, and then the whole slasher genre came out.
Well, didn't Carpenter, right? He saw Black Christmas, and he was just...
Yeah, but he doesn't really... I don't think I've ever really heard him talk about Black Christmas like that, though. Because when he talks about, like, what inspired him for this, or, like, was, it's always Psycho. Hence why he has, Sam Loomis as Sam Loomis, or, like, Janet Leigh's daughter's, Jamie Lee Curtis, or whatever, so. Like, I don't think anybody really... Black Christmas was cool and all, but it's not, like, filmmakers or producers were like, oh fuck, we gotta, you know, because that came out in '74, if I remember correctly. Around the same time as Texas Chainsaw Massacre, right? That's 74, 73 or something like that.
Yeah, it was like early 70s.
But I think when people saw this, that's when people were like, oh shit, they're gonna steal the whole formula of like a masked killer with the teens and all that. Chasing teens, and then they kind of did those cliches of the if you have sex, you're gonna die or whatever.
Yeah.
So.
Well, I mean, there's like obviously differences, right, from Black Christmas, because Black Christmas everybody was straight fucking, right?
Yeah, everybody was. Yeah.
I mean, they were actually more like believable.
Yeah, because they were older. They were like in college or whatever. Like in this one, they're in high school. The other one, they're like at a frat house, so everybody's kind of fucking down.
Yeah.
Because one of the chicks was pregnant, right? Remember?
Yeah, she was like gonna get an abortion.
Yeah, and all this stuff.
You know, and so there's obviously differences, right?
Yeah, there's differences because you don't even see a killer. Like, there's not an iconic.
You just see the eye.
Yeah, it's like all POV. Like, there's no iconic killer or anything. But I mean, it was pretty original for its time. Black Christmas.
Yeah, it was just about like the whole. It was like girls.
Yeah.
You know.
Kind of
dealing with this straight psycho.
Yeah, saying that creep shit.
Yeah, that Trump talk, dude.
So, he was saying that, huh? He was saying like pussy.
Yeah, he was like, let me eat. Like, let me.
Oh
eat.
yeah, that's right. He was.
Really, for 70s, bro, he was kind of the same.
Yeah, he was being real vulgar. And then Exorcist came out right after and took it over the top.
Yeah.
All that shit, yeah.
Your mother sucks dicks in hell, or?
Yeah, it was crazy. So, dude, but this movie, man. This movie right here. For me, it has it all. It has the script, which is dope. It has Halloween set, like being set on Halloween. That's dope. It has the killer, like the look of Michael Myers' actual mask and his whole demeanor, which he doesn't run, he doesn't talk, like he only walks, you know, that, I love that. And then the score itself is like dope, like it just, like, that's why I feel like it separates itself so much from the others, you know. To me, it's like Michael Myers is my favorite slasher, then that score is the best one for me. The script was cool. And it's like a serious tone, which I like. And it has no cheese, I guess, you know? Not really. Not like Nightmare on Elm Street or something, you know?
Yeah.
Or like Friday the 13th. Which those are cool too, but those are more like fun, I guess. But this is more like just serious. And it has like, and the last thing was the heroine. Like, it has Jamie Lee Curtis, which is, to me, my favorite one. She's just, I just feel like it nails it. Like, if you have like the checklist, it just has everything perfect for me, and I don't know. I just love
so would Jamie Lee Curtis be your?
If I had to rank them or something, yeah, she's my number one, for sure. And then like probably Nancy or something. I know you like what's her name? Alien.
Oh, Ripley?
Ripley, that's it.
Yeah, but I like her in...
she's more kind of like a badass, huh?
Yeah, it's... Just because, like, I feel Alien feels... It's not really... I don't like classify it as like a horror movie.
Yeah, it's not like straight horror. It's more like sci-fi horror, but kind of sci-fi-ish.
But I liked her because she was like she was somebody like you can be like, okay, you're the best person for this job. Like, you're kind of pretty much the leader.
Yeah.
In this whole crew, right?
Mm-hmm.
Jamie Lee Curtis is not really like a leader. She's just pretty much, I guess, a fighter, right?
Mm-hmm.
She just
it's not like she has a crazy job to do or tasks. You know, like it's not like they're up in space and shit. They need to fucking survive and bring the shit home. Like she's just trying to survive. Yeah. She doesn't have a.
Where like as in Ripley she's trying to like save. She's trying to save everybody.
Save the world,
pretty much. You know, so it's like it's kind of like a totally different.
Yeah, but
And then like in Aliens, she kicks it up a notch.
Yeah.
And like, you know, it's like where like a what's it called? I'm not trying to sound sexist, right? But when a lot of people write females in like these scripts, they're kind of
helpless.
Like, like it's like, dude, why would I follow you, dude? You know?
Yeah.
Like, there's no, like, it's not believable. Like a lot of these females are like strong, like Ripley is in Aliens. Like, I'm trying to think of like another female like that's.
I don't know. I'm trying to get back to Halloween. I feel like we're steering off.
No, I know. No, but like as in females. Like, cause Nancy is probably pretty much more like Jamie Lee Curtis, right?
Yeah, I would say. You're talking about another chick like that? I don't know. Probably like. Well, I could think of like badass characters, but not like so much. Like I'm thinking like Uma Thurman in like Kill Bill. And
yeah,
but it's kind of different too. That's like an action, you know. But it's cause like her thing, like dude, she's in fucking space, like so.
Yeah, and like she's like she's smart and all that, you know.
Yeah.
Like obviously she's a straight astronaut.
Pretty much.
But yeah, I think Nancy's would be right between.
Yeah,
like a Ripley and like a Jamie Lee Curtis.
Yeah, Nancy's real likable. We should have like an episode on to that.
Like female horror.
Yeah, like a top 5 or something.
Yeah.
Which, we posted a Women Crush Wednesday every week.
Yeah, we kind of lagged for the last 2 weeks.
Yeah, but like, right there you'll see like who we we kind of prefer or whatever. That'll be on our list if we do one. But Nancy's just a likable character person, you know. You can tell, like, when we met her or whatever, like, you knew she was going to be nice. Like, in real person, the actress, you know? She's, like, a sweet, like, nice, like, kind of person. And it translates, like, into her movies or whatever. That's what I'm trying to get at. And her look, like, she just looks...
She looks nice.
Yeah.
Like a nice, kind-hearted person.
Yeah. See, she doesn't look that smart, but she... You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But she's supposed to be smart. She's smart, like, in A Nightmare on Elm Street. Like, she does the booby traps and all that shit.
Yeah. But, like, I'm saying, like...
Jamie Lee Curtis, to me, looks more, looks smarter. I don't know, it sounds stupid, but you know what I mean.
Yeah,
right?
but the problem
she comes off as more like that.
But she doesn't really use any smarts in...
Not so much. I mean, she's not dumb or anything.
Well, I mean, she did some dumb moves, right?
Yeah.
She, like, dropped the
She drops a knife.
A gang like twice.
But other than that, though, she is kind of smart, though. She does figure out some stuff, or at least she tries some stuff. Like when she opens those doors, but goes in the closet, but then ties up the closet, like, you know.
Yeah, but she made like straight mad noise, bro, and that's why you straight found her.
No.
That move did not work.
Yeah, but yeah, so. But yeah, back to this, dude. So yeah, like I was saying, dude, I just love everything about Michael Myers. And everybody, like, I feel like everybody knows that was like a...
You know what I'm
Captain
surprised?
Kirk mask or whatever.
Yeah, you know what I'm surprised
I just really like that mask.
That movie, the first Halloween is kind of... Everything is like at the end.
Like
all the suspense, drama, and everything is at the end.
Well, there's a little...
Like in the beginning, it's really not much going on.
The beginning is a lot of kind of developing of the characters, I feel.
Yeah, it's a lot of talking.
Yeah, I mean, there's some stuff. There's I mean, obviously you have the opening kill scene, and then you have like Loomis is like kind of giving the backstory of how crazy this dude is. There's not really a lot of deaths until I guess fucking Annie then, right?
I mean, there's not a lot of deaths to begin with.
Yeah, I know, but I'm saying like that. There's that period where there's, because then right after that, then he starts kind of killing. But there's that period where, I mean, they do see him though. That's what kind of keeps you on. Like during the daytime. Yeah. They see him. She sees him at least a few times, and then he comes out. Like the audience gets to see him, but not till it's nighttime. Like those last 15 minutes of that movie is dope.
Yeah, I mean, he's not the Michael Myers of like the later films where he's just catching bodies.
That's why. I don't like all that.
Like in this one,
there's not a lot of blood. There's like barely any blood in this movie. There's not like a crazy body count of killing. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, because like it's just Annie and...
It goes Annie and then Linda. No, Annie, Bob, then Linda.
Yeah. Then he dies.
Yeah.
Well, he doesn't die. Yeah, I guess.
But I mean, he does technically kill the mechanic dude or whatever to get the suit, and they find the body. That's off-screen kill, and then there's the kill in the beginning. And then he kills the dog.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Raccoon was probably eating it.
Yeah. But yeah, that's what I like about it, I think, dude. They just didn't go crazy like the other ones, like you said. After that, it just becomes more of...
Like he's unstoppable.
Yeah, he's too unstoppable. You're kind of rooting for him to kill people.
It's pretty much like once you see him, you're pretty much... You're dead.
Pretty much.
Like in this one, he let people... like pass him.
Yeah.
He wouldn't just kill anybody.
He doesn't just instantly see you and just kill you. Like, he kind of stalks you. Like, I remember he was hiding behind the tree, kind of looking in the house, and then when Annie was on the phone, he was, like, in the background, He's not, like... He has a little bit more of a human feel to him than later on, I know he's obviously a freak of, like, a force of nature, too, how they always say that. He's evil, but he seems human still. Like you can...
like he's actually thinking.
Yeah.
Later on, he's just pretty much like a...
Yeah, it's just
like a straight great white shark.
Yeah.
Just whatever he sees, just taking a bite out of.
Yeah, it's a disaster. I fucking hate all the sequels. And there's people that still like some of them, and I get that. That's cool, but I don't. So, like, people are like, oh, well, they like the fourth one. And I'm like, dude, as soon as I see that mask in the fourth one, it's over. It just feels like all cosplay to me. It doesn't feel authentic. And then they're not even in... They go to, like, Utah, I think, to film all that with those, like, hicks, and it's kind of like, hillbilly type fucking feel.
Yeah.
Have you seen, like, when's the last time you seen the sequels?
That's the one where they,
with, Danielle Harris as the little girl.
Yeah.
As Jamie.
Fools, get in the truck with the little militia.
Yeah, come on, dude. They get in their pickups with the shotguns and shit and go around.
And then that fool straight murks them all pretty much anyways.
Yeah, and then he's like hanging on the back of the truck and fucking... Come on. See, that's what I'm saying. Like, I hate all those. Those piss me off. The only one that's still cool to me is the second one. Takes place on the same night. Looks the same. It was still written by, John Carpenter. And he didn't direct it, though, but... And you still have the same characters and just... And it's cool. And it's cool that they it works for me that they threw in the... that reveal that they're related. And then when they kill him, and for me, I'm like, that was the perfect time to stop. To me, that's like when it ended. Like, he died in the second one, and Loomis sacrificed himself, and it was like, it was cool.
Nice little wrap up.
He burns, and then they're like, okay, he's dead. We're gonna do the anthology now with Season of the Witch because he died. Like, the story's over, which cool. And then they're like, nah, they gotta bring him back. And then John Carpenter's like, nah, fuck that. Well, I'm not gonna do this. Jamie Lee Curtis too. Everybody's over it. The only link is Loomis, Donald Pleasant's character, to the rest of the sequels or whatever. But the rest of them just feel like cosplay, like a And the mask is terrible in 4 and 5 and 6 is not too bad, but 6 is berserk. Like this. That's when they bring in Paul Rudd and he's supposed to be.
I mean, I like the look of 6.
Yeah, I like the look of 6.
Just because it looks more updated, like it's a fresher, cleaner look.
Mm-hmm. But I hate that whole backstory like with the fucking cold and all this bullshit. Then you got that weird dude who's in there. Remember? The dude with the boots and the hat. He's like helping him out and breaks him out of jail. Remember Michael Myers goes to jail and all this shit? Shit pisses me off.
Yeah.
But I don't even want to talk about those. But so back to this one. Oof, man. This is... I'm trying to... Like, what do you think would be, like, your favorite... What's your favorite kill in this one?
Favorite kill?
Yeah.
Probably PJ Souls.
With the
little ghost costume.
Yeah. I think Deborah Hill wrote that in. She's like, yeah, it'd be so scary if you're just laying there and you think, like, this is your boyfriend.
But, I mean, like... I didn't like how he's just choking her.
With the phone cord?
Phone cord?
Yeah.
Like, I like the whole idea of PJ Souls
not
kill.
Knowing?
Yeah.
Because we know, but she doesn't know.
Yeah. And it's kind of like funny that he's just straight in a straight sheet.
Yeah, with the glasses.
Just standing there.
Also,
but I mean, I like how he stabbed Bob.
Yeah, I was gonna say that was my favorite. But back to that PJ Souls kill. That's the first time, like, you see him, like, up close, like, his face. And I remember even in the theater, people were like, oh, shit. Like, you know, you kind of still get that little gasp kind of reaction. It's the first time that you see him, like, real close, and he picks up the phone or whatever. But, yeah, that kill with Bob is, like, iconic.
I just like how because he stabbed him.
He straight stabs him and pins him against the thing, which, I mean, obviously is...
Yeah.
You know, not realistic.
But I like how he was kind of like... He was messing with PJ Souls.
Yeah.
Right? It wasn't like... He
didn't just go in there.
Bob would just like... He opened the door and he just got murked.
Yeah.
He wasn't like...
He didn't put much thought into it, right?
He was just like, oh, you saw me...
Yeah, you did.
Hit him with that cutter.
And then you get that iconic head tilt that people try to do after...
Yeah.
But... Like I said, this is kind of like originated a lot of stuff. So he gives him that head tilt. And then, what was I gonna say? Then, what's her name? Annie dies. She gets fucking choked.
In the car. I mean, that was kind of...
That one was whatever. That's probably like my least favorite one.
I mean, it like had potential.
Yeah.
But...
I think he should have just, like, came out from behind the car and, like, grabbed her head and put it against, like, the headrest and maybe, like, slit her throat with the knife or something. I think would have been better. But maybe they just didn't want to...
Yeah, also the horn annoyed me a little bit.
Yeah.
Like, I don't like the noise of horns. And the fact it was like... Was that... Wait.
There was a horn in there.
Yeah, there was a... Because there's also a horn in...
Part 2?
Part 2 that was annoying.
Yeah, with that dude.
With Mr. Curly Hair.
Yeah. I think his name was Jimmy.
Don't get involved with patients. Nurses is okay. But not the patients. That was that other ambulance dude was telling him.
Yeah.
What? I don't remember any of the names in two.
In two? Well, yeah, because I really only cared about Jamie Lee Curtis because you know it's still on, like. But
like, they were 100% forgettable.
Yeah.
Like, was it Jimmy?
I'm pretty sure. I'm gonna look it up, but yeah, it was Jimmy. And then there was like that other nurse, right? Because there wasn't a whole lot of new characters in 2. What about when the homie Ben Tramer gets straight murked? Straight gets ran over because he has the Michael Myers costume. They get him
straight pinned and straight on fire.
Yeah, which to me, I was kind of, when I saw that, I was kind of like, oh man, that's a reach. Because they And like, what would be the chance that he kind of looks exactly like that fool and he's not even running?
But I'm like surprised. Did Jimmy ever come back into any of
the other ones?
Because they played him up like kind of like a big deal into.
Yeah, he was kind of like the love interest a little bit.
Yeah, kind of not main character, but like
he was
like the second.
Yeah, he was kind of like the dude who.
Like he kept visiting her.
Yeah, he's trying to he has this thing for Jamie Lee Curtis, and it seems like she's kind of likes him too.
Like, and you kind of follow him a little bit, right? So they were kind of playing him up like he's a character, and then he just and he's trying to get help, and he runs into that one nurse doctor that got bled out. Yeah, and he does a little trip and he knocks himself out.
Yeah, I think that dude just since Jamie Lee Curtis didn't come back, and the story was over in the second one. Then in the fourth one, it's like her daughter, so it's kind of like, where's he gonna come out again? You know?
Yeah. But I mean, that's kind of weird. Like they just.
I mean, they're not. They kind of scrapped all of them except for Loomis, and then they just kind of started over in Utah, the hillbillies. And then you get all those characters.
Yeah, I just thought he would be like a bigger character in 2 at least. That fool just that fool went to the car and just knocked out.
Yeah, I know. I think it's because with 2 it's still the same as same night as number 1. So you think he's still worried about those characters from the first one, which is Jamie Lee Curtis and Sam Loomis.
Yeah, well, I just thought he was gonna be like at the end. Right?
He did come out at the end, when they're in the ambulance and all that shit. I think.
Like what was the one with? Like how Paul Rudd was, when the Paul Rudd one.
Oh, when he came back.
Like, cause Paul Rudd like sacrificed himself, right? I don't.
Yeah, I think so. When they're fighting him, right?
Yeah, like I thought, like okay, it's gonna be like Loomis, Mr. Jimmy, and
Nah, they forgot about that dude.
And then I thought they were gonna have like a little showdown in the hospital, but no, that fool just straight was a useless in the car, bro, just knocking out.
Yeah, what did he do? Like passed out?
I don't know, dude. Like what
he
happened,
hurt?
bro?
I'm not too sure, but let's just go back to Halloween, the first one. But, all right. So like how I was saying it. What is it what were your favorite things about this movie? Like, why do you enjoy this?
Honestly, I don't know.
Because I think
just because it's like so slow.
Yeah, it's like simple. It's
like nothing really is like, I wouldn't say like not memorable, but it's not flashy.
That's another cool thing that I like, because I hate when people don't have the budget to pull something off, but they try, and it doesn't look good. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but I'm saying it's not like Nightmare on Elm Street the Flash is like, oh, like the whole gimmick is he's killing people in their dreams.
Yeah, so they gotta do the whole thing straight.
Friday the 13th. I guess the first one is the Flash is.
What, like the big reveal? I guess there's not really a whole Flash, but they just.
But I mean, it's set like in a camp, right? It's like there's a certain theme to it. This one, there's not really. It's just like I mean, like the synopsis, dude. It's just some dude killing or
stalking and killing babysitters on Halloween night.
Yeah. There's nothing really.
But you're saying you like this, right?
Yeah. But I mean, like, if you're just like, oh, what do you like about it? Like, if I say, oh, I don't know, something like, I think it's the whole package of how he put it together. There's nothing I can really pinpoint to say, oh, this is why I like it.
Oh, okay.
right? Because like, if I say the kills, there's a lot. There's other movies that have much better kills,
Mm-hmm.
but I don't like them as much as this one, right?
Yeah, I think I think I like the simplicity of this one. It's it's not I think I do. It's
But like, if I say like what
what I like about like I said earlier, I like the score. I like Jamie Lee Curtis. I think she's dope. And then I like the mask, the way it looks like Michael Myers, his whole demeanor. Like I like that it's set on Halloween night. It's called Halloween. So I could always watch this every year now. And I even like the storyline. And I like fucking love that last 15 minutes. It's just, and I like the ending, how he
straight disappears.
Yeah, how he's still out there, which I guess I said before that they didn't do that to set it up for a sequel. They just ended it like that.
Yeah, because didn't they shot multiple, right?
What do you mean?
They shot, like, Carpenter had a different multiple endings.
Well,
right, of Loomis.
Loomis's reaction, yeah. It's like it's the same ending, but Loomis's reaction, which is he played it two ways. Once he shoots him off the balcony and goes and looks and sees he's not there. Loomis like reacted like, oh shit, like kind of surprised. And then he also did the reaction where he like was like, oh, I know this would happen. I knew this would happen.
Yeah.
And that's the one they kept, obviously. Because Loomis told him like, oh, I could play this two different ways. Which would have been, it's even dope if it just stands on its own. They never made a sequel, you know? It's cool. But the sequel.
But I don't know if I would like it if it would have been a surprise. Like if Loomis was like, oh snap.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I like how Loomis kind of knew. Because Loomis was his doctor. He obviously is telling everybody like hysterically how dangerous the situation is, you know?
Yeah.
So he kind of knows that when he's going to look over there, see if he's there, that he's going to be gone. I guess kind of thing. So.
Yeah, I think it would have just made like Michael Myers kind of feel cheap. If he was like, oh.
Mm-hmm.
Like it would have been one of those things where I'd have felt like, oh, they thought it was like this was an afterthought.
Yeah.
You know, like, oh, they just wanted to do a sequel, so.
Yeah.
So they had to throw that in.
Mm-hmm. But for them, they weren't even thinking they were going to make a sequel, you know. They didn't even think it was going to be nearly as big as it was. And I guess, too, when it first came out, it obviously wasn't that successful.
Yeah, all that good.
But then word of mouth, and it just kind of...
Dude, I would have loved to have been
weeks.
around like when it first released.
Yeah, to go see it back then. Because you think...
Minus the whole...
Oh, yeah.
If I could go back, but white.
But you're white.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Because it's like you see it now, and now it's kind of like people are doing so much crazy shit that this doesn't seem that like a big deal. Because you go and watch Saw or some shit, you know?
Yeah.
But back then, I don't know, it's pretty dope.
But see, like, that's what I'm saying. Like, like with Saw, better kills. But I don't watch any of those movies. So, like, it wasn't like one thing about this movie that I like.
Mm-hmm.
It's just 100% just how he put it together.
Yeah, I like everything about it. You know, the babysitter thing is dope. I like how they're right across the street, too. So she can see, you know, because there's a couple times where she's looking, you know, see if, like, the lights are on, like, calling. And I thought that was pretty dope. Dude,
I just like that area.
Yeah, and then we go here. Me and Jay, sometimes we go here pretty often. And we'll go visit the Myers house.
Yeah.
We still gotta go to the babysitter houses, like the Doyle residence
and the school.
Yeah, but yeah, I like the whole area. Even today, you know, you can still go over there and it looks dope. Like you get that feel.
Yeah, especially.
Looks like it could be anywhere, huh?
Yeah. Also, like that whole area, it feels so nice. it's super like chill.
Yeah.
Like if you go to like LA,
Because even
it's
like
kind of
clustered.
Yeah, and you get that feeling of like you got to keep moving.
Mm-hmm.
But you're over there, and it's
even Lori's
really
Lori's
back.
house is like across the street from kind of like a park.
Yeah.
It's like a little park type of thing. And
Well,
it's
like
kind
a
of like
library,
a library.
yeah.
Yeah, but you have that whole grassy area and stuff. So come on, like that's just chill as you can get, pretty much, you know. And the trees around, like it's.
Yeah, dude. Honestly, like that's like one of my dream locations, like buy a house.
Yeah.
Like if I had money, I would 100% buy over there.
And I told you this already on American Horror Story Cult. They're in those houses. So it's pretty. That's why I like that show too. This season, I haven't really seen the other seasons, but they're in that neighborhood, so it looks.
Oh, they
dope.
filmed it in South Pasadena?
No, they filmed it where the babysitters were at. Where like I forgot what, it's like a different part of LA.
Oh.
But she lives in the house where he fucking gets shot off the balcony.
Oh, that's right by.
And then the house across the street is like the neighbor's house and stuff. So they totally went to those houses,
Yeah.
you know, which is cool, like to pay homage or whatever.
Yeah, I just that area gives you some type of feel.
Mm-hmm.
But honestly, I think okay. What would I don't. Is it even like worth saying like what the score is?
We should score them.
For Halloween.
Yeah, because there's only one other movie that I can think of that I'm sure we're gonna review that's gonna be up there for my score. You know how? Because I already said like I'm biased, so my score is gonna be high. But there's only one other movie I could think of that, for me, I was like, oh shit, this is like just as good if not better than Halloween or whatever. As far as if I were gonna give it a score. But for this one, do you want to go first? What?
Yeah, I'm.
You're trying to think of what you're gonna give it.
Yeah. And also, I'm gonna also put this one in like a different category.
Like you're gonna hold it to a different standard?
Yeah.
What do you mean? Uh-huh.
Like because, as like, I guess as like it was because it's not a technically filmed film. It's super simple, right? Like
yeah, it's not like there's nothing complex.
Like The Shining, I put that in as.
Yeah, I get
like a kind of like an.
You have a whole bigger budget and
like an not artsy, because it doesn't do like artsiness.
Yeah, but there's more to it.
Yeah.
Because that one's still kind of straightforward, but it's not as like simple, I guess. There's a lot more going on than this. But
The Shining, I would put in like with
because the writers are trying to. There's obviously something supernatural happening.
Yeah,
you know
like The Shining, Suspiria, Eraserhead. Like these, I'd put in like their own, like in that same category, where I would compare them, not compare them to each other, but they would be in that same category as like, okay, these are like crazy filmmakers that are trying to do something out there, right? This one, he's just trying to make a slasher movie.
Yeah.
You know. So I.
Like, would you put The Shining and would you put that with The Thing? In the same category?
No.
And like, would you put The Thing in with all those other movies you just said? Or no?
No. Have you seen Suspiria or?
I saw a little bit of it.
Eraserhead?
Yeah. No.
Like when you watch them, you'll be like, okay, this is like.
Yeah, I know, because I saw it and I remember like you telling me about the colors and they're like.
Like this is something very different.
Yeah, they're trying to. I get you.
Like where it's like visually, you're like, what am I watching right now?
Mm-hmm.
Especially like Eraserhead, you're like, whoa, this this is weird.
Yeah.
You know.
All right, bro. I'm gonna just give my score because you take it forever.
I'm gonna go like 93.
93. I'm gonna go 98, bro. Because I'm telling you, I fucking love this movie. I mean, yeah, I gotta give it a 98. Just, you know, obviously it's not like as it's not so much that it's very like impressive, but it just is. I don't know. I'm telling you, it's because I saw this as a kid. I fucking love the score, and the other songs too. I like Laurie's theme. You know, not just the classic, you know, theme, but Laurie's theme. You know that one, and Jamie Lee Curtis, dude, Donald Pleasance, and Sam Loomis, and it's like set on Halloween night. You got the babysitters. You got Michael Myers himself, who's just fucking, you know, he's just kind of like creepy, you know, like doesn't talk and he doesn't run, he's just walking and he's pretty much gonna make his way to you.
Yeah.
Dude, I don't know, I love all that shit about this. So that's why, 98.
But okay, for you, would you put this in the same category as like The Shining?
No, not really, because I don't know, Shining.
The Shining, I just feel is more like impressive.
Yeah, but they also had a shitload more money, you know what I mean?
Yeah, but I mean, obviously.
Because this dude had like 300,000, 325 if you want to, you know, talk about the Sam Loops. Like, these dudes really had to like pick up leaves with like in bags and shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And they still did a really good movie. The Shining is kind of like, you had Jack Nicholson in there. You could do it. Pretty much wherever your mind goes, you can pull it off. You know. So yeah, that's why it's kind of.
But is it?
Because to me, John Carpenter got more money in The Thing, and that's something that, at least at budget-wise, I'd probably put it like up there with the Shining. But The Shining, I know what you're saying, because yeah, like it's Kubrick, like it's.
Like I feel.
I get what I know you're talking about the artsy feel and like.
Like I feel like other directors could get close to redoing like The Thing or Halloween.
Mm-hmm.
I don't see like other directors doing like doing like that Kubrick vision of The Shining.
Yeah.
Same with like I don't see anybody ever doing Eraserhead. Like that's
how I feel about Christopher Nolan and his movies. I feel like nobody's gonna do what he does, and only he could do. And then he also writes it, you know. So that to me is always more impressive. Like if you're a writer director, I feel like you get more points because you actually wrote the thing, you know.
Yeah.
Like I know what you're saying, because I'm like, that's how I felt like about Christopher Nolan. Like, dude, nobody's gonna make Inception, like write that and shoot it the way he did. The complexity, like that to me is really impressive. And you know, Dark Knight, whatever. But yeah, like Kubrick, like you said, like I went back and watched Clockwork Orange the other day. I didn't even say that in the beginning. So yeah, I seen that one too, and that was good. I hadn't seen that in a long ass time.
Yeah.
Too. But yeah, I mean, it's fucking.
Yeah, there's like a reason why like these directors are put on like such high, like what is it, pedestals?
Pedestals, yeah.
You know.
A Full Metal Jacket and shit. I saw that not too long ago.
Yeah, like. You know, just like something about like, these are like once in, I guess, lifetime directors. Like I mean, Carpenter is legit, but I just don't have him like as. Like, you know, as
you don't have him as high as Kubrick?
Hell no, dog.
No, but the thing is, Kubrick, what has he written though? As far as
I just think
like, he's not. So he doesn't really get like storyteller credit. Like, is this his vision? You guess?
Yeah, I think he's just the eye of like filming something. And like, you know, dressing up all like the sets and all that. Like he just has like a crazy like eye for like these little details that like I don't see most people doing. We got to do like some crazy director one or whatever. Director podcast? No.
Oh, like a list?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I'm biased, so that's what I'm saying. I like Carpenter.
Yeah.
I like his stuff. But I mean, it's like a different. I mean, he has a different style, I guess. And like I said, I like him because he writes his own thing, he scores his own music, he edits it, and all that. He does pretty much. He does it all.
Like you gotta do Eraserhead, and we gotta talk about that.
I tried watching it that one night. Remember? Wasn't I texting you? But I fell asleep because it was just super late.
Yeah, that one you're gonna like. I wanna see what you're thinking. Yeah. Because that one is like a totally like. It's like one of those movies where you go into class and then everybody's like, "Oh, what's the meaning behind this?" Or what was this like? What was the meaning behind this visual? You know, and like people can like interpret this movie kind of. Like when you go into it, you're not gonna like don't think of it as they're telling you anything straight up. It felt like
it's not literal then, right?
No, it might like somebody who doesn't, I guess, know. It might seem like just random scenes happening, I guess. I mean, there's kind of a story going on, but there's like a moon.
Well, just don't even tell me.
There's like it's like like you'll see it and you'll be like, dude, this is straight weird. But and it's like black and white, so
yeah.
But it's legit, dude.
No, yeah. I think because he did a 2001, right?
Kubrick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I heard like John Carpenter kind of took a little shot at him. Well, not like a little shot, but he was doing this interview and they asked him about that. He's like, "Oh yeah, I liked it." He's like, he's like, yeah, he liked it like visually. He's like, man, but it was kind of boring. I don't know, is this like slow? I haven't seen it. He's like, it was kind of boring for me.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's a slow movie.
Yeah, but I'm yet to see that one though.
There's an iPod in there.
iPod? What do you mean?
Yeah. Monkeys worshipping an iPod, dude.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Because that obviously takes place in the future, right?
Well...
Is this supposed to be in 2001?
No, this is... I think this...
No, I know it came out a long time ago.
No, yeah, but when the monkeys were worshipping the iPod, I think this was actually in the past, in the movie.
Oh, okay.
I think the monkeys were supposed to be like human, you know? You know how like they say we evolved from monkeys?
Yeah.
I think that's how, not monkeys, but apes.
Yeah. Not specifically monkeys.
Yeah.
We have like a common ancestor.
Yeah, they're like, I guess, caveman monkeys or apes.
I have to see that.
But yeah. And then I think after they worship it, then it goes into the future. It's been a straight long time since So I'm trying to.
What was it? Is it like a sci-fi movie? Like
yeah, like I remember iPod, and I think I don't know if I'm like if I'm chopping like a little like a portion. But I remember iPod, and then they're in a spaceship, like a weird looking, like with weird shapes, like very geometrical shapes going on. But yeah, it's been so long.
We'll have to run that back or something. But okay, so do you know what you'd want to choose for? Well, I didn't necessarily like pick this one. It's just kind of like we went inside. And like, well, we got to do Halloween. Maybe we'll come up. Like, do you know? Maybe Stranger Things 2 would be the next episode or something.
Like
what's up with that dead air, bro?
because I'm trying to think like with Stranger Things 2. I kind of want to do Stranger Things 1
first. Oh man, I can maybe go back and watch all that. Well, I mean, we could just talk about both of them. I mean,
yeah, but you have to. I haven't seen Stranger Things 1 in a while.
Yeah.
Because I want like with one episode we can do like 2 of them.
Mhm.
Because
Yeah.
I have thoughts.
You have a bone to pick or what?
Not bone to pick,
Yeah.
but I have.
Yeah. Stranger Things too. All right. So then we'll just leave it as if we'll leave it up and then see what we're gonna break down next or whatever. Right.
Yeah, or we just do Eraserhead. Because I think it's kind of.
All right. I'll find that.
Yeah, I think you can get it like on an YouTube. I think it's there.
All right. Anything else you want to say about Halloween?
Watch it in theaters if you.
Yeah, this is for
honestly
sure.
like. I'm pretty sure they're showing it every
October.
Every October, it has to be shown in theaters.
Yeah, as long as you live by like
I think like
You think even like in rural areas?
Yeah, I think so. I think it might be like one of those what is it?
Select theaters or something?
No, like that Tiger Woods sees, like, he transcends color or whatever. I think Halloween transcends.
Oh, mainstream?
Yeah.
The mainstream?
Yeah, like I think it's like Avengers, dude. It's gonna be played
like for everybody.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I think in Halloween, I think just check your local theaters. I
would
100%.
imagine. I hope you guys get it.
Yeah, dude. Just get some popcorn, a Coke.
Just watch
run
this.
it.
And it's perfect for October because it's obviously
dude,
set on Halloween.
Bring your girlfriend.
Yeah, watch it, dude. You can watch it multiple times if you can. Like,
yeah,
if I would have seen it again.
I watched it
twice.
Yeah, straight.
And then I don't watch it on purpose until
Halloween.
Yeah,
just all you have to, even if you just go into the theater just to hear the theme song just play over the speakers.
Over those speakers, the audio on there. Oh, that's another thing I wanted to say was going and watching in theaters. I picked up some stuff on the audio that I didn't really pick up before, but I think we said that already.
Yeah, I think we said
that in the recap.
Yeah.
But that's just going to that's just going along with what you're saying about that theme.
It's a 100% better experience.
For sure.
Like, I mean, obviously you couldn't go. I mean,
yeah, I couldn't go that Saturday. I had to work.
Well, no, I'm saying like with the score. Right.
Talking about the score of the movie? You're talking about the
the movie. Like 98?
Yeah. Oh, you're not talking about the.
No.
Okay.
I'm saying like as in, because you're probably 98 already.
Yeah.
To begin with.
Yeah, it's probably 98 and then 98. Well, maybe like a 97, and then if you watch it in theaters, like
98.
Yeah, maybe something like that.
But it's 100% different experience.
Yeah.
And it's like a lot. It's like when we went to Horror Nights, right?
Mm-hmm.
This year it was okay.
But it's just the experience of having the whole crew.
Yeah, there's something about like how you watch it.
Yeah.
That 100% affects.
Because last year we went in October.
Ran it deep.
Yeah, everybody was there, and it changed the whole experience or whatever.
Yeah, you just had like more people to like interact with.
It's fun.
Like this year was me, you,
it was just like
your
three
friend.
of us. Yeah, it was just three of us. So, and we went like the week after, but
yeah, and it seemed like people were straight already over the job.
Some people were like, you know what? Because there wasn't even as much characters or whatever.
No.
But yeah, it was still dope. But I get what you're saying. If we would've, I agree. But okay, I'll probably do Eraserhead next. All right.
This might might be a longer podcast.
There's like a lot to talk about, huh? Because this shit, like, I mean, everybody's seen this, so
it's straightforward.
It's straightforward. You got, like we said, Michael Myers. There's no big reveal at the end or like a suspense thriller. It's not you got to think about it, like.
And I just
you gotta figure it out.
To me, it just doesn't feel like nothing in this movie. I wouldn't say like nothing in this movie, nothing like single-handedly was spectacular in the movie.
Mm-hmm.
But the whole movie was, I guess, spectacular, right?
Yeah, I guess so.
Like it seemed like I don't know how like if somebody turned in like a paper, and like the words, like all the words, the whole story, it would have been like it's all a C, or not the story, right? Like the words that they use, it's probably like junior high average reading level. But the whole pack, like, but they whole
presentation.
Yeah, they had like a nice little, it put in a nice little folder,
Yeah, I guess so.
Wrapped it up, straight nice double space, 12-point font.
For me, it seems more like it was. Yeah, I guess I see what you're saying. But for me, I dug all the content, like the everything. But they just didn't do anything out of the ordinary. Like, I mean, they didn't pull something off that. Well, I mean, I guess they did for their budget and with the, like 21 days. Like, who else is gonna do that in 21 days with that little money?
Yeah, it's just, but it's just like everything was.
It's just overall solid. Like you just.
Yeah. It was,
everything was good. But.
It was legit, dude.
Yeah. I feel like we're going to keep dragging it on.
Yeah. I just don't know how to explain the fact that it's not crazy.
No, I know.
Out
like,
there.
Yeah,
but it's still like, it's like crazy good.
And it's fun. And it's just like you put it on for Halloween. You have like. This is a perfect movie. This
nice
is another
simple movie, dude.
Yeah, nice simple. As soon as you hear that theme, you think of Halloween
nice
time.
Simple movie that you just once you watch it, you get it.
Yeah.
It's like a movie that you just have to watch to understand. Like if somebody tells you, dude, you gotta watch this movie, it's about a killer that stalks babysitters.
Mm-hmm.
People are like, oh well. Like, okay.
Yeah.
That's straight.
But you're like, no,
movie.
I'm telling you, it's
there's
good.
Just,
there's
like, something. There's like a little X factor.
Yeah, they can't.
Of why it sets it apart from other movies.
Yeah, because you're gonna be like, what? So like Friday the 13th? You're like, no. All right, dude.
Yeah.
So we'll wrap this up.
0 decapitations in this. Like decapitation would have been like, oh, dude, did anybody get like their head chopped off? You're like, nah, dude, it's not that. Like,
yeah, it's just the suspense. The suspense is what does it for me.
Like, oh, how do people die? He chokes a chick.
Chokes two, pretty much. One with his hands, the other one with
the cord.
And he stabs one dude.
And that's it.
Yeah, we don't know how he kills the other dude. Well, he stabs his sister. An opening scene.
Oh yeah. And he kills the mechanic, but you never see it.
Yeah, you never see it. He kills a dog.
And you don't see it. You don't even see the dog.
Yeah. Well, you see the dog, yeah. Because when he kind of goes limp.
Yeah.
You hear it from the inside, and then you just see him like put the dog down. But yeah, it's not brutal. It's not gory. It's not.
Yeah, it's not. It's nothing.
Yeah, it's kind of like, well, the other movie that I was talking about that I've put like right, but this to me is more like a. I was gonna say Psycho. Psycho for me is like the only other one that I think will beat it. Might beat it. I don't know. I gotta rewatch it and score it to Halloween. But that's another one that's like kind of, well, it's not simple. I guess there's a twist, but it's there's no like gore really, no blood, like really like that you could actually see because it's like black and white.
Yeah.
And there's only 2 deaths. but it's just such a dope movie for me. Like I really like Psycho. But that's just more of the suspense, I guess. You know.
Yeah, but like what I say would
I feel
be
like I'm gonna open up a can of worms now.
yeah.
Like a whole another.
I don't know
discussion.
if like the whole fact that there's a dress going on, you know, like he's wearing his mom's dress and like
his mom,
like the wig, like that's a little flashy.
Yeah.
Like
I
in
guess.
in this one he's just like a straight. In Halloween he's like a regular. He's in a mechanic suit and has a mask.
Yeah.
You know, it kind of is. That just seems like anybody could have thought about, right?
Of what?
Like Halloween feels like anybody could have thought about this movie. Like anybody can have this movie idea, but Carpenter was the only one that can pull it off.
Yeah, I guess. And then you had to get that mask, dude. I feel like it's so iconic and it looks just so dope. Like the way they got the Captain Kirk mask and they painted it white and they cut out the eyes a little bit and took off the eyebrows. Like, I feel like any other man, I love that mask. And I'm fucking Michael Myers like every year for like 3 years now for Halloween.
Judy.
Yeah. But all right, that wraps up this episode.
Yeah.
And we're gonna probably start doing this more often now.
Yeah.
You know, because we kind of took like. You know.
Yeah, because I mean
Oh yeah, you know what, for sure, because my quarter ends in a week. Like next week is my last week for the quarter, and then I'm off for like a month or something like that.
Yeah.
And then I just have work.
Yeah, we'll probably do Stranger Things or something then.
During that
Because I'll try to, because I want to rewatch 1 and 2.
Yeah.
Which is a kind of an investment.
Yeah. Man, I just remember. Okay, I just don't want to say nothing about Stranger Things. But yeah. All right.
So next podcast, no, don't say when.
Yeah.
Next podcast, we'll do Eraserhead.
Yeah, probably do it this weekend or something.
Yeah.
All
or
right.
whenever you tell me when you're gonna watch Eraserhead, I'll watch it.
Yeah, I'll tell you.
And then we'll do like the next day or something.
All right.
Because that's one like you kind of want to do like when it's fresh in your mind.
Right.
Because there's a lot.
Yeah, that one we would have to do, because this we've seen so many times that we know like the gist of it.
Yeah, because like especially like if it's like your first time watching Eraserhead, there's like it's dense, right? It's not dense as in like story, but it's like dense as in visuals. Like where you'd be like, you'd be like, oh, I don't remember that. You know?
Maybe since it'll be like, when's the last time you see? Well, you know what? Let's just end this podcast.
All right. This was
Halloween, 1978.
Episode 34.
Yeah, we'll see you guys next time.